At the end of the storm emerged an untold story of a turning point in history. As a new year was dawning, after the great extraterrestrial invasion of Earth, we believed our noble and victorious International Special Alliance Force would help protect us. But they fell one by one, as an unrelenting force sought to enforce endless ruin as the destroyer, so that as the dominator they could create a time of dark order, then awaken the world as their conqueror.
Attention all pilots! The Republic of Italy is under attack by unknown aircraft. Damage from the attacks is unknown. There is no time to waste. All planes, scramble and intercept all threats immediately.
Taxi to runway and take off. All aircraft under Airborne Command's jurisdiction following takeoff. This is not a drill. Attention all scrambling aircraft. This is the ISAF-affiliated AWACS Cyclone. The situation has not yet been ascertained. We assume that the enemy is trying to invade Italy. Follow your individual instructions. Firebird 1, reporting for duty. Firebird 1, you are without a wingman. Roger that, sir. I could use one or two if possible. Let's see then. Wedgetail, are you alone too? Yes, sir. Roger. For the time being, you are Firebird 2. Okay. So I'm Firebird 2. Firebird 1, I have your tail. Introductions will have to wait though. This is AWACS to Lieutenant Valoroso. Are you alone as well? Roger. For now, you are Firebird 3.
Okay.
Hey look, another rookie. It's Reaper's sister. Ready to step in your brother's shoes, Sydney?
Roger that, Wedgetail. I'm armed and ready.
Commence operations to repel the invasion of Italy. Firebird team, we must fight off the enemy before they gain civilian attention. Your orders are to engage any hostile aircraft above Italy. Maintain air supremacy. Roger that. May we fight bravely. This is Firebird 1 to flight. You are clear to engage. Contact. The invasion forces. It's the Brabach Air Force. The Brabach Foundation? They've been angry at our commanders and their economy was troubled for months. Looks like they finally snapped. Either that or they just want us out of the way. Either way, we'll take them down. This is Commander Peregrine of Falco Flight. The enemy is apparently expanding its field of attack. You must stay alert at all times. Roger that, Commander. There's too many of them, number 1. Use your AMRAAMs. Roger, switching to AMRAAMs. This is Firefly. We have incoming enemy transports. They seem to be deploying tanks. Roger that. That's it. Take care of as many of those tanks as you can while they're up in the air. It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Target spotted. Commencing attack.
The threat level has been reduced. We're now more than capable of holding our own against them. So those bastards think they can barge into someone's house without even calling first. Unbelievable. Whoever these guys are, let's teach them some manners.
Roger, trzeci ukrycie.
New enemy aircraft detected. This is bad. It's identified as an F-22 Raptor. A Raptor? It'll tear us apart. Not yet, it hasn't. Wedgetail, Halo, move to engage it. Roger, we'll team up to take on the biggest threat. Target hit. Kasen Pokedo. Oki Hoshitsen. Don't lose it, Wedgetail. Target locked. Fox 2. Target is destroyed. Nice work. This is AWACS. We confirm the threat level is lower now. Nice work. Now let's drive the remaining forces out. Eto strigoj oden, mi gotowi ataka. Krosio stobi predos. Kokta rakieta udaret uchas bovet po Zelandio. Hold on, we've got something flying in at supersonic speed. It's coming at us from long range. Missiles? Multiple ballistic missiles just detonated in midair. Half our planes have been wiped off the radar. Someone explain what the hell's going on. What the hell was that? Where are they all coming from? Those are no ordinary ballistic missiles. Evade like hell if you want out of this alive. What's he want us to do? Far underground? Warning. Enemy reinforcement squadron incoming. The aircraft of this squadron have been identified as Su-33 Flanker Ds. Evade! Strigoj dependent status. Yakotov. Flankers? They're coming this way. Vнимание, Strigoj eskadrili. I sam nasha de la Prinyataya. Defend yourselves and each other. Roger that, flight lead. This is Cyclone to all planes. ISAF Command has ordered an evacuation. As much as I hate to say it, you've been ordered to surrender this airspace. Disengage and head to the west. What? Are you out of your mind? We can't follow that order! This battle is all but lost and we're at a huge disadvantage. Comply with the order and head west. This is Firefly. Don't think for a minute that we're abandoning this area. Listen to me. Trust me on this. Once we withdraw, we'll meet up with the remaining forces and regroup to counterattack. We've already lost too much. We can't afford to have you die as well. Follow the order. Firebird 2 here. I believe we really should get out
Running away, are you, little falcon? Come here.
Let's see if you can still stand up. Come on, let's play a little more. They've got us outnumbered 3-1 here. We don't stand a chance. Roger, can anyone provide support? Damn, this guy's a cut above. Vigor. T-Schleskom Dalakon. I see Italy still has some feisty flyers. Now, Fox 2. Target is down. Trikojoiden Kid. Teba Polakdesa.
Start, ja udrel. Strigoj eskadrili, ja damaju mister zdec. Rucaja.
That did it! We got out of there. Great work, Firebird team. Now head for the rendezvous point. It's a long journey, so be prepared. After that, AWACS. Firebird out. I promise we'll be back.
We promise. Arrivederci.
Commodore Strakovsky, sir.
Yes?
We have new arrivals. It's the survivors from the Italy raid.
Really? Survivors?
Yes, sir.
How many of them are there?
There's 8 of them, sir, divided into 3 flights.
8? Are you serious? Of all the 24 planes stationed there, only 8 have returned?
Yes, sir. It's believed they were attacked by the enemy's aerial fleet.
I see.
Also, sir, 3 pilots were provisionally reformed into a new flight. Their new name is Firebird Team.
A new squadron? Who are its members?
Captain Wedgetail is the only one identified at the moment.
Wedgetail? That will probably be them now.
Wait a minute. You said there were 3 pilots. There's only 1 landing. Wedgetail had mechanical problems during the flight and arrived via transport plane. That guy must have had one lonely 30-hour trip. Poor bastard. He must have been resilient to travel all this way.
What happened to the 3rd pilot?
She was lost, sir.
Lost? Are you serious?
Yes, sir. Poor flight coordination separated her from her comrades during the flight. She is currently MIA.
Damn. Well, let us hope that she's still alive.
Hopefully, yes.
Well, we have a decent force here now. Gather the pilots. It's time to start the briefing.
Right, sir.
All pilots report to the briefing room immediately.
Ciao, Spitfire. Must have been a tiresome 30-hour flight. Yeah, it's insane. Why did they summon us just so far away? At least I'm a little bit closer to home. There's several new guys you probably haven't met, like... who are these guys? Like, there's Captain Wingross, the top ace of this region. You all here? Good. Now,
Our military has managed to escape destruction because of your valiant efforts. However, a large portion of ISAF has fallen to this enemy, which has been identified as the Vrabek Foundation. It's estimated that at least a third of our forces, or even a half, have fallen to the Vrabek Foundation.
I see. They've been our rival for months now. I guess they finally snapped?
Yes, precisely. And they managed to capture some of our resources and bases and claim them as their own. As a result, they managed to set up strongholds in multiple nations. Those nations include Australia, Papua New Guinea, and Italy, and several other places that we do not yet know of.
And our central command has been usurped by them as well. The Foundation of Vrabak had declared war with our ISAF as it simultaneously launched a surprise attack on our bases in Italy and Australia. Fortunately, no civilians were harmed in the attack. But I'm pretty sure that's only because the Vrabak Foundation wanted it that way.
And to make matters worse, the leader of the Vrabek Foundation has published a statement to the survivors. It turns out that the leader is this bastard. A guy who was the supreme commander of the Vrabek Foundation, as well as the Expeditionary Forces General. He's been leading the attacks and is currently leading the operations to destroy us. Here's what he's managed to say in his statement.
Months after the invasion and the Strogan War, our workers have faced untold pain and suffering. Even now, the affected ones of the invasion still live. There is every chance that another alien wave could rain down upon us again in the future, thus repeating the tragedy of the invasion. All of mankind must come together now to deal with this crisis and the ones that loom currently. And yet, for the past several months, the ISAF has been enfeebled by the great and powerful nations of the world. To deal with this sad state of affairs, we, the so-called lost generation of workers, must create a new order to replace the ailing United Nations and their ISAF pawns. We must form a new, powerful, united front to save our world from oblivion.
That's the end of it. It's all a bunch of propaganda, of course, but they've used shareholders with inside connections to buy up shares of ISAF before the attacks. They managed to control our holdings, and as a result of that, they were perfectly able to strike where it hurt. ISAF did not act when it did, and now we've paid for it. However, all hope is not lost yet. In order to block the invasion of any further Vrabek Foundation units, you will all regroup into a special task force.
In response, the remaining ISAF commanders, such as myself, unanimously adopted a resolution of open war against the Vrabak Foundation. Our forces remaining on Australia, Italy, and Asia are still fighting in desperation to protect our world.
Awesome. You're the man, Strakovsky.
Once our intelligence has been sorted and confirmed, the ISAF forces must launch a counterattack against the Vrabek Foundation. But there is one thing that we are lacking. An ace for this campaign. Any one of you think you can be that first ace? I look forward to seeing the result.
The beautiful countries that you all come from belong to you, and only you, the people of those nations.
Oh man, this is their idea of a mess hall, eh?
Well, for an underground cellar, this isn't so bad. There's some wine there if you're interested.
Yeah, I suppose it goes with the business. We don't get a lot of maintenance from the outside world. I can't believe I flew across the world. Just 30 hours of that seat. My mind just went numb, a few hours ahead of my ass. You must practice more. It's insane that the Vrabak Foundation managed to take us down so quickly and with ease. And also, our friends from Italy are here as well. We are a Foreign Legion Air Force Spitfire. I knew the risk when I signed up. I still remember sitting on that beach when a lot of things fell from the sky. It's insane. Well, now we have the ability to fight back. It's going to be a long, excruciating process, but I have every faith that we will succeed. Man, the Firebird team is ready. May we fight bravely. It's another sortie. I'm afraid you're on your own tonight. I don't have a plane anymore. Hopefully I'll get one by tomorrow morning. Alright, I'll see you up in the skies shortly. Alright, good luck, my friend.